Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We have upped the difficulty to Torment 1 after our last episode showed us that we can totally handle a Torment 1 rift. So general adventuring shouldn't be an issue. I very quickly just changed over my armor skill from energy armor to ice armor. We're going with the crystallized rune. Mostly because survivability at the end of the game, we're going to be using the Halo of Arlis, and I'd much rather get in the habit of using this now, and given we have a huge shield from Galvanizing Ward, survivability isn't really a problem at the moment, so it's a good time to change over. We're going to do that right now. We're still obviously working towards picking up our equipment. We need Fazula's Improbable Chain, we need the Swami, and we need all of Veer's set. But for the moment, we are going to run into some rifts. It's Torment, we've got extra things that can drop. Let's jump in.
Are you ready? Then your trial.
Well, that's just rude. That's rude as well. I really dislike wallers. When working with a ranged character, not being able to bust through the walls is a pain. I mean, if you could do damage to them and gradually wear them down, it wouldn't be a problem. As we can see, the Oculus is certainly helping out from our Templar. And pretty much, this is going to be a little bit of a grindy episode. We're working towards getting our legendary gems, we're working towards just getting equipment, and there's no nice way of doing it beyond just going out and running through rifts and grinding everything. Speed pilot. If we had like a Furious Charge build, this would be kind of interesting, but otherwise not so much. Something is interesting down here.
Need more arcane power.
More arcane power just needs all the more electric you can collect. Really trying to teleport me around, aren't they? It is tempting to pick up Hadrian's gift for the wizard. Tal's set would do us quite well to help with our progression, dropping meteors on everything. Well, there's nothing really wrong with dropping meteors on mobs as you're going around. And let's see, we're using fire, we're using lightning, we're using cold potentially, and we are using arcane a bit, but not really. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I've realised that in order to do what I want, we're going to need to swap one of these over for Archon eventually. That's probably going... We're going to keep Teleport, so it's probably going to be Electrocute, which means Disintegrate is going to have to swap over to Blizzard if we want that high-hitting Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac triggering skill. I don't know how I feel about that, so that's currently up for review depending on how the game progresses. But the rest of the skills kind of have to say we want Sparkflint because we want the extra damage. And we could throw Sparkflint away and just wait until we get more levels and more primary stat to get damage that way, which is fine. It just takes a lot longer.
Still waiting. And
for anyone that's seen my playthroughs in the past, you know we do things a little bit fast and loose. Which is one of the reasons why we managed to get Matrix killed in our multiplayer playthrough. I am very sorry about that, by the way. We will get you back up to level 60 in next to no time, so don't you worry, don't you worry. One down. Let's stand just on the edge of this while we kill the main boss. Everyone's dead. We should really assign that paragon point. Let's put it in movement speed because we are still incredibly slow at the moment.
How does
I
that
have often
feel?
wondered what the maximum actual movement speed you can reach is. It's not going too badly on this so far. What are we up to? 32%. So we're about a third of the way through this rift. I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably keep running through the rift until I get all the legendary gems. That'll give us a good chance for decent drops as well, and help build up some stacks of death breaths and the like. We're going to decide what gems we want to augment our monk with. We'll put them on the monk, then we'll rerun a couple of more rifts over here so that we've got them ready to go, and I think that would be our set. If I'm honest, the sooner I get a gem of ease, the better, because I really want to be pumping paragon levels. Good stuff, that looks nasty. Looks can be deceiving though, as we know. And in this case, with my massive shield and massive health, I don't think we really... No, we don't care about anything at the moment. This is even on Torment 1. We could probably up the difficulty, except our killing power is not quite up to scratch. Yeah, really not caring about anything. Not going to get in the habit of not caring about stuff, though. Just because I'm survivable at the moment doesn't mean it will go on forever. And we know how quickly ramping up the difficulty can ramp up the amount of mob damage. Right, let's assign this while I think about it. Cooldown reduction. That will help for when we do switch over to Archon. Kill everyone in the tower, and then we'll focus on Fire Chain and Frozen and Waller and Vortex. I'm really glad we're so incredibly tanky, because standing in the middle of this would be a very, very bad place to stand otherwise. One dead, two dead. You're dead, two dead. And of course we're still causing explosions as we pick up health blows, which is always fun. The advantage of running a mage build is it's easier to explode at everyone. And that's kind of what we're going for with Chandotto's set. I'm trying to think of any build that really doesn't work with Chandotto's for a mage. And even Tal's set, you get away with it and running Archon alongside.
You dare attack me?
I suppose unless you're going for like incredibly high mobility and maybe like Wizard Spike to offset something, an Elemental Explosion, a whole bunch of other stuff. But I'd need a lot more thought on it to really put an honest opinion together on that. Why am I running away? We don't care about these. Not caring, totally not caring, and our shield is still like over half strength.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Really, we just need to be focusing on attacking and ignoring them the rest of the time. One dead. Grab that. Burn you. So, how does it feel to be running a mage tank? Well, I kind of like walking into the middle of enemies and, you know, them sort of dying around me, but really, I'd much prefer it if they actually died from hitting me rather than me actually having to swing my fist. If I could be drinking a cup of coffee while the enemies killed themselves around me, that'd be my ideal. All the time while exploding. Got this This may be a mage tank, but this is like incredibly slow. I'm going to start teleporting around and not just use teleport for a get out of emergency free card. It could just be partly down to the fact we're going up against yellows and blues that have a ton of health, namely those Yeti mobs. Oh, more. Let's teleport back into the damage area.
I am unstoppable.
Everything we're doing is absorbed. The other good thing about Torment difficulty is we can now start going after the key wardens, so we might take a little bit of a break to do that, because that's not going to hurt anything. Building up infernal machines is always going to be a good thing, and I think we've got 14 million after that trip for the vault, so we can certainly afford the blueprints from Wirt's sister. Such a good teleport there. You can tell that I'm a master wizard. Let me back in the ring. There we go.
Didn't see that coming,
Gonna freeze,
did
gonna
you?
freeze. Totally frozen. We are nearly there, thankfully, on this time. 96%. It feels like it's been hours. It's only been, what, like 8-9 minutes, maybe? It might have been longer than that. I didn't actually set a timer at the start of this episode, so I'm just glancing at the clock every now and then.
I'm just warming up.
The Rift Guardian
Right.
is here.
Hey Raziel, how's it going? Just general burning today? Sounds cool by me. Given what I'm used to with general killing speeds, this is embarrassingly slow for a Rift Guardian. But we did up the difficulty, and we are survivable enough to survive probably up to Torment 3 at the moment. So we're at that weird stage where we are a mountain that's ever so slowly killing things with erosion. 2 Greater Rift Keystones. Wow, at Torment 1, that's like unheard of. I will take it though. I will take that every single day. Let's put this Paragon Point in. Resist all. And we'll get another... Ooh! Season Journey Part 4. Must be a Torment Rift one, that one. Okay, right. We didn't get any unique items. Did we get anything worthwhile at all? Probably not, but... This might be better for you. 3106. No, it's not. Damn, that is bad. We're just not going to spend anything on you until we start finding new things that you're actually going to use. Let's salvage all of this stuff up. So we're doing pretty well on the general bits and bobs. We could upgrade one of these, but probably not worth it at the moment. Let's jump into a Greater Rift. Okay, let's have a quick look at the map. No, we'll do a Greater Rift. We're doing okay at Torment 1. Let's empower it up to level 12.
Embrace your power, and you
Pop,
will
pop, pop.
survive.
Gotta remember that, otherwise people start dying. Even with our galvanizing ward, that would be dangerous. Really, our biggest problem is going to be the kill speed in these. Because we can kill everything, but there is a time limit on the rift. And we're already behind, which is not cool, right? We need more mobs to be killing at the same time, because we are all about area of effect, killing efficiency, kill everything at once.
am unstoppable.
Like this. Much better. We're still not ahead of time, which is where we want to be, but we've made back a bit.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, don't care about fire. Do care about blues. Hello! Ooh, thank you very much for helping to push me towards that. Let's run into this. No, I said run into it. Oh, you guys. And then let's come back for the rest.
Need more arcane power.
Damn Frozens. Right, one big pop, two big pops, and that will put us nicely ahead. Well, I say nicely ahead, a little bit ahead. Probably this is the limit of what we can handle for rifts, actually. Just because of our clean speed. Unless we get lucky and get a decent
Didn't
draw.
see that coming, did you? Need more time.
Perfect. Standing in the middle of everything. All the killing power.
You dare attack me?
Recharge very quickly. I see you and you. And everything's going on down here as well.
Your defenses are nothing. I need arcane power.
Yeah, it's not spectacularly fast, but it will do. One dead. Recharging. Two dead. Three dead.
That was a worthy foe. Glorious.
It's all the way out down here. No, so we're gonna have to go
Didn't
back.
see that coming, did you?
Which is inconvenient, but fine. Let's reset those while we're going. This'll do. This is the way we want to go.
I'm just
Poison,
warming up.
enchanted, shielding, thunderstorm, teleporter. Shielding's a bit of a bitch, but the rest of it, not really an issue. Let's thin the crowd slightly. That will make things easier and better. Teleport in, teleport out. It's a very different kind of gameplay when you're not scared about dying, but also you're most worried about how your kill speed is. I remember the end of last season where kill speed was sort of a little bit of an issue, but survivability was the biggest thing. And it's so different running into different encounters thinking, am I going to need to run away? Is this going to actually stop me completing the entire thing? Whereas in this case, the only question is, can I kill them fast enough
Your defenses are nothing.
to achieve what I want? Or would I be better off doing it at a lower level and getting the power pile on? Well, that makes things a lot easier. Burn! Burn! Everything dies. Everything
Your
dies.
defenses are nothing. Not ready yet.
Actually going the wrong way. We want to be heading up around this way. Doesn't help that those shaman keep resurrecting everyone. It's very bad form. Pop balls.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
And kill everything nearby. Okay, so we're up to 68%, so 2/3 of the way through the rift. Good, finally some more blues. Let's step into the ultra power area.
I am so good.
No,
I
no, no,
astound
I want to be
myself.
in here. I can be in this one. Made a much better difference. Never know, we might get lucky and we might find a decent item at the end of this. We are on Torment now, so we've got the option for ancient items
Didn't
to
see
appear
that
as well.
coming, did you?
Although statistically we cannot rely on those at all. It's like 10% chance. And even then, it may not be the ancient item you're looking for. Shield piling down there, we really don't care about it. If we had Nemesis braces, then sure, I would go and pop that. Like there was no tomorrow,
Still
but
waiting.
at
If only
the
they
moment,
could see me now.
no need at all. Now this looks much better. I'm just watching the progress bar ticking up as we're killing things. Not having resurrection shaman in the area means we can actually kill things. And they stay dead and we get decent progression. Right, let's focus on you guys. Grab this, grab this.
Need more arcane power.
More arcane power, you say? Fine, let's just recharge for a moment. We're getting pretty close to Rift Guardian time. Teleport, teleport. Grab this. All these lovely skeletons to destroy.
Your grave awaits.
Bring them on, bring them all on.
A worthy foe.
Cool, something that will make things go a
The
little
Rift
bit
Guardian
faster.
is here.
Hey Olash, how's it going? Totally not caring about any of that. Are you even hitting me? It didn't say absorbed. I think you missed. Suppose it hit me. Ow! So we found our limit, which is 3 Rift Guardian Olash zaps at the same time. To be fair, there's no other time that I would like sit and just take 3 of those. Which one are you? You're the proper one.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Let's stand around this side. Let's recharge a little bit. And then when you finish being stunned, we'll kill you! Well, we did it in time. Gogok of Swiftness, we did not get any decent drops from that, which is a little bit of a shame. And we don't really care about the Gogok of Swiftness either, so I think we're just going to carry on putting the Boon of the Hoarder up. Three again out of 4, that's not too bad. Let's head back to town and hand this in the meantime. We'll put another point in movement speed. And we'll put a point in cooldown reduction. Okay, this is gonna go in with the other gems. Actually, you know what? We are going to redeem this on the mage. Gloves and helm. So we're going to lose part of Sage's purchase, which is a real shame. In fact, we're not going to end up using this right now. In fact, do we need the death rest? No, we probably don't. Let's ID them. Let's put them on because we're going to be dropping meteors on everything, which is going to help our kill speed. Extra damage, extra damage. We lose a little bit of toughness. We'll put one of these up here. We're going to keep the Sager stuff in case we want to do any death rest farming specifically. But these, I think that's going to be absolutely fine for us. Let's run another regular rift. Oh, in fact, we could do another great rift. Another great rift. Let's get another gem. With our new improved killing speed by dropping meteors on everything. Pop, pop, pop. Because who doesn't love extra meteors? I mean, wow. Yeah, I can just do like a primary attack and extra meteors drop on things. I'm very tempted to change my armor over to the retaliatory armor. And there's a cooldown of 8 seconds on these, but
I am unstoppable.
there you go. I was wondering where the lightning meteor was for a second there. It's not a bad amount of damage that it does. I suppose once one meteor's dropping, then another can't immediately drop at the same time. Which is a shame, because it would be nice to have all of the meteors dropping from the sky all of the time. Okay, it looked like both hit at the same time there. Maybe I just wasn't really paying attention to what was falling where. That's more likely, actually, in all honesty.
I am so good. I astound myself.
I can see how Tal set could be a very fun set to just run with. Now, I wonder, if you have the meteor skill that makes many meteors appear instead of just the one, I think it's like 7 smaller meteors, then does Talset end up having that effect as well? I suspect probably not, but conceptually it's a nice thought.
If only they could see me now.
Alright, let's move through to the next section. So 32%, this is going much faster than the last one. It's not just down to the Tal set though. A lot of it is down to just different mobs that aren't horrible shit to kill.
These enemies defy all reason.
Your grave awaits.
Damn, 44% already. More things for the conduit pylon. Blood for the blood god. Although Talset does make it an incredibly visually busy setup. Ooh, wow. Shield actually went for a moment there, but I was standing in the middle of everything at God, more resurrection people. Nope, we're not having you. Make sure these are kept up to date.
Your defenses are nothing.
59%. Pushing on.
You dare attack me?
It's almost a shame we don't have any arcane skills. And also our cold armor doesn't retaliate against the enemy if only... Let's stand in the middle, we're not going to get cold. But no. No cold meteor. What we need is, we need to be using Wizard Spike or something like that. Right, back out of the corner. 71%. It won't be long until the Rift Guardian now. There's some fun mobs. Try and get everything focused on them. All the meteors, all the explosions, and we will take all of the niceties that come out of that. Quite a decent radius on those meteors.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I wonder if you had like the Firebird set and the Tau set, if the meteor that ends up reviving you when you die could end up triggering another Tau's meteor. I suspect it probably could.
More arcane
We
power.
need more arcane power. Fine. Frozen! Grab that. Come back over here, kill this guy, and 98% channeling pylon.
I am
Let's not run out of resources ever
The
again.
Rift Guardian is here.
At least not for this fight. I'm slowly counting down the 8 seconds between meteor bursts for the lightning one. Ooh, we need boots. Let's have a look at that. And mutilation guard, another one that we don't particularly want. But let's have a look at what these are. Well, that's going to be good for our monk. It's not particularly good for our wizard. I think, once again, we're going to be putting points into Boon of the Hoarder, which is a real shame. I suppose we could start ranking some of these up for Caldesan's Despair. Gogok of Swiftness isn't worth it because there's a maximum amount it can read. Oh, it actually says rank up to 150. And 50, 100. And this has no limit. Oh, that's really good to know. So that can reach 150. 10, 100. Yeah. So it does give you an absolute cap. And likewise, this would reach an absolute cap as well. Okay, well, we're going to put the points in Boon of the Hoarder anyway. We might get lucky and get a decent number too. Hey, 3 at that stage, I'm very, very happy with. 38.5% chance of more money. And who doesn't like more money? Let's put that in there. Let's head back to town, and we will put these in the stash for our monk. I'm not using lashing tail kick, but you never know, maybe we will for a bit. 50% faster and more damage. What's not to like? Okay, let's assign that Paragon. Oops. Let's assign the Paragon point into resource cost reduction. And we will salvage these and put Mutilation Guard in with the other things that we're not going to touch. There we go. Oh, you three, so disappointing. Okay, before we finish this episode, let's just talk to Kadala because we want rings. We want lots of rings. We want good rings, and none of those are good rings. Well, it was fun trying. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to finish that episode there. I hope that you've actually enjoyed this and you're enjoying watching. I'm going to be carrying on with more in just a bit. I just need to grab myself a drink. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll be back with more Diablo 3 in just a moment. I'll see you soon.